So I had a great time, but now it's time to get moving. I tried putting the Faux Pro, my fake GoPro, on the license plate actually to film the way out, but something's either wrong with my battery on it or the card was getting close to full, so it's kind of choppy, but kind of a neat look for those that might like watching. We'll throw some music in here next as we get going for some rambling and all that kind of good driving stuff after a nice trip. All right, YouTubers, driving back is what we do. It was supposed to be 2 weeks. It ended up being 3 weeks because I wanted some decent weather. And I had a couple good days, and now it's going to turn again. So I got a few good days. So yeah, I had a good time anyways. You make the best, and right now I'm just fighting with the GPS because I know where I want to go. I use my GPS whether I need it or not, and it keeps wanting me to go a different way. I always like to see at what point it says, okay, go the way you want. Not yet. So got a little bit of traffic ahead of me, but I'll turn the camera around here and show you some scenery that's I had hoped would be a whole lot greener, but it's not very green still. Some of the trees are starting to bud up, but it's just weird, just very weird. So, but that's been the whole Midwest. So I just had a little cold and nasty kind of weather, but it could have been way worse. So yeah, Vinny's on my lap, put my leg to sleep. Kiki's, oh Kiki, you're coming down. She's sneaky. So I don't know if she's in the camera now, but she's on my head. So we'll turn the camera around a little bit, show you some driving, do some rambling. Random thoughts enter my head. Right, Kiki? Alright, she decided to come down, didn't you, Kiki? How much is in there, right, Keith? Don't get sick or nothing. All right, right on the cooler. That's new. You don't do that too much. Windows open. Sorry for the noise. So there's cats. Yay, cats! And it's cow manure season. And it is nasty. Right, Keith? Smells like Have you had enough of the cooler? How's Vinny doing? Give him a smell. He's not happy. He's not happy, Keith. That's enough, Keith. Probably gonna end up turning this off because this person's going too slow. They're going the speed limit, but still. They're gonna ride their brakes. Try to let them get away so I don't have to ride on top of them. This is the county of 3 astronauts. Gus Grissom was the one I recognized. Please go right. Please go right. Please. Yes, because I'm going left. Okay, that's enough for now. On a detour. It's a windy day. I've been driving and listening to a Reds game. Not that I like the Reds, but my radio's picking it up. And been trying to think of something to say, because, you know, I tried to drop pearls of wisdom. My scale, which is pretty low, what wisdom would be. But my oyster's empty. I got nothing. So I keep thinking, if I keep driving, maybe, just maybe, something will pop into mind. It hasn't been happening. My leg hurts. Killing me, Ben. 20-pound cat. It's the price we pay. It stresses them out to be moving, so I guess I gotta cope. I guess that's a word of wisdom. If you have pets and you're getting ready to RV, be more stubborn than I am and teach them how to ride in a crate. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't deal with all the crying, screaming and crying. Kiki doesn't bother me, you know, she rides up top. She's always liked a car. Forever. She'll ride on an armrest looking out the window. She rides up there because when she wants to, she can look out the window. She's looking at my head now. I woke her up. But my detour's over, and so is my rambling for now. Alright, spring, get out there. Okay, I guess I've noticed something. Times have changed. Remember back in the day when you got a yellow light? That meant, oh, I can make this. Hurry up and go, I can make it. Now it seems like most people out there want the yellow so they can stop and friggin' text. It's like they're looking for red lights so they can catch up on their texts. I'm telling you, it also seems like half of every vehicle you see at a stoplight, the driver's texting. Very rarely do it. Every now and then, but very rarely. I'd like to say I never do it, but as soon as I say that, I'll end up getting busted doing one. But don't text and drive, it's stupid. I like the days when my immediate whereabouts and response was not critical to anybody. I'll get a hold of you when I get a hold of you. Right? Right. Alright, we got another hour and a half, maybe something will come in my brain worth talking about. Probably not. Girl, she jumped down and get in the litter box. It's bouncy as hell, but she's using it. Good girl, Cake. I had a feeling that's why you came down. What are you gonna do? You're going back up, or you're going in the backpack? Stay right there, or you're going all the way up? Yeah, watch that road. Watch that son of a... I told you this cat loves to look out the window. Maybe you were a race car driver in a previous life. Shut up, radio. Am I doing alright? Yeah. We got about an hour, Keek. Red light coming. Hurry up. Did you make it? You made it. She made it. Oh, we're gonna stop even though it's green. Okay, somebody must be texting, right? What I was saying. I had a red light. Forgot that it was time to go. Alright, since I complained about roads, these roads have been pretty bad, so I got an idea. Since we can't seem to fix both lanes, maybe we just decide we'll make one good lane for those of us that are willing to do the speed limit and not beat the hell out of our vehicles. And then when we get to the fast lanes or the passing lanes, we go ahead and fix those. But how about just one lane that's decent? It's not a good idea, but it's an idea. .62, and I'm gonna get past, but I'm doing 62. Wanting to see the mileage, if it's much different with the transmission. And welcome to Ohio, Ohio. I haven't talked about the transmission much. It still seems different, but fine. The shifting points seem a little bit different. And it makes me think the sweet spot for my miles might be a little bit different, because it seems to want to run a little bit faster at the same RPMs, the same feel. I don't have a tach in this, but it seems that sweet spot, the speed seems a little bit higher, so I'm gonna have to play with it, my miles per gallon, to see where I'm at. Because I'd really like to stick to 15 miles a gallon, and if that means it's an extra 5-10 minutes, because when you really think about it, it's not that big a difference on when you arrive somewhere. But saving a couple miles a gallon in this thing helps a lot, which, you know, all RVers would understand. But if I'm going to get down 10, 12, hell, I'll buy a big RV, you know. Alright, I ain't got much else to say, so, for now. So we'll just drive. Cat by a coffee pot and cat on a lap. There's a horse in there. I wonder what it's like to pull a trailer with a horse in there. I guess you would hope they don't shift around too much. Oh. We're getting there. Oh, bada bada boom. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but I'm about to sign off. I'm going to do my have a great and wonderful day. Gotta love roads. But I hope there was some video. Let's wait. We'll get up here. But I hope there were some videos that people enjoyed. And if you got an RV, get out there and get in it. You have a great and wonderful day. Oh,
all that much.
there you go,
right?
Van.
Never had a pro team.
We're getting there, buddy. Yeah. What do you think? You one-eared goofball, you ready to be out of this RV? I gotta tell you, my leg is warm, and I felt your belly, and you've been sweating. Yes, you have. It's not even hot, brother, man. I wouldn't say it's wet, but it's warm. That belly's warm, isn't it? Has a big belly, too. All right, tell the people, Vin. Tell them have a great, wonderful day. There, an extra one. All right, that was a great trip. Now it's time to load these two up and get them ready to figure out where we're going to go next. Have a great and wonderful day.